We may have a few flurries around later today, but it shouldn't be a huge disruption to your day. Let's walk you through what you can expect here over the next couple of hours. What we're monitoring is actually this little burst of snow that's currently working its way across Lake Erie. So that will provide us with some scattered flurries across the area today. But overall, it's not going to accumulate too much. It will likely just be some of those snow flurries dancing through our sky as we go through the rest of your Tuesday. Then we fast forward to tomorrow, more sunshine on the way. This is kind of the nice bright spot as we look ahead towards the middle part of the work week and potentially for folks that may have some of those Valentine's Day plans tomorrow. Otherwise, we are talking more rain and wind, unfortunately, that's going to be working its way back into the forecast by the time we look ahead towards your Thursday. So this is this big area of low pressure. We were watching it all throughout the weekend, really causing quite a mess across the eastern seaboard with plenty of snow falling across places like New York City. For us, it's just those winds finally starting to turn back out of the northwest, which is providing us with a little bit of that moisture. And you can see some of those light snow showers just moving through Detroit now that we will have to monitor by the time it arrives in northeast Ohio here over the next couple of hours. So yeah, you may find a couple more peaks of sunshine. You can actually see some of those rays mixing in with some of those clouds, but do know that we are going to be tracking some of that snow, which does mean a little bit more cloud cover for us as we go through the early part of the afternoon. And temperatures pretty much staying where they're at right now. Most of us are into the upper 30s, winds pretty breezy out of the west northwest, about 10 to 15 miles per hour sustained, but certainly could find some higher gusts than that. Places like Elyria, you're at 40 degrees. Mansfield, Worcester, Akron, 37. Canton currently at 36. So over the next couple of hours may gain a degree or two, but it's not going to be a significant warm up for us as we go through the afternoon. We'll track those snow showers for you coming up in just a bit. Not going to have an impact here, but we do have the northwest winds that are feeding in that colder air to that system that are starting to enter into northeast Ohio. Not to mention, you can certainly see a lot more of that cloud cover out over the lake, and that is associated with a little bit of light snow that's been moving through parts of Detroit earlier this morning and will eventually provide us with a few afternoon flurries. But we are not talking about a high impact event with this at all. We're just going to see a couple bursts of snow here and there as we go through the rest of the afternoon. Little to no accumulation expected, with temperatures resting into the mid to upper 30s to lower 40s. We're pretty much already at that point now, so it is going to be a lot harder for that snow to really stick or really accumulate to any big degree. Once we get into tomorrow, we're going to bring back more of that sunshine. So if you're enjoying the sunshine now, soak it in while you can. We'll add a few more clouds to the atmosphere today, but a lot of us are going to be soaking in that sunshine for your Valentine's Day. Temperatures very seasonable for this time of the year into the 30s, and then we are tracking another system by Thursday, which is going to bring back rain, a little bit of a wintry mix as well as wind to northeast Ohio, and this is going to be the start of what's going to be a pretty active end to the week for us. But you can see that burst of snow continuing to move in across the lake. We've got the clouds preceding a lot of that snow, so again, don't be surprised if you see a little bit of that flurry activity. Future View is struggling to pick up on this, but you'll notice that the trend as we go through the next couple of hours is that we can anticipate a few of those flurries starting to uptick here across northeast Ohio. Temperatures won't change a whole lot. Most of us are going to stay upper 30s to lower 40s, and then we'll eventually see that gradual drop in our temperatures. I would anticipate having hit or miss snow showers around the area at least until we get to the early part of this evening. By that point, winds will start to change direction. It'll cut off that feed really for us to see any additional lake effect developing, and things will settle pretty quietly for us as we go through the evening time frame. But tomorrow, of course, it is Valentine's Day. So if you do have some of those plans to be out and about, maybe you need to go get some of those last minute Valentine's Day cards. Temperatures into the morning are going to be into the upper 20s. By the afternoon, we are rounding it out into the mid 30s. Which is very seasonable for this time of the year. It is going to be a beautiful day for us. No big weather systems rolling through. You'll notice, though, a big jump in our temperatures by the time we get into Thursday. That's that signal that we've got that next system coming in. Rain, wind, a little bit of a wintry mix on the leading edge of it. We'll walk you through more of the new data on Thursday through the weekend system coming up here in just a few minutes.